Hello, George, Ninja Food Forest. This video is about A-frame. I don't have a big open patch of lawn. I just tried it in a couple spots. We just have too much lack of grass. Everything's planted. So we're here in the driveway. Forgive the mess. My composting buckets. But an A-frame level. Have a look at it. It's as simple as it sounds. Hi, Patty. An A-frame level. So I'm coming through. Here we see the A-frame with a level in the middle, that bubble. It's as simple as taking these three pieces of wood, connecting them. I did a little angle at the top. Doesn't matter. However you can do it, though. Connect two legs. Make sure you're on a flat, level surface. Attach one end of the crossbar. Put your level on. Again, being sure the floor you're on, the surface you're on is level. Attaching the other side when it's level. And there you go. This is attached with zip ties. You can use twist wire as well. So now what I do is I set it at level. And we're just going to lay out level on contour. It's like on a hiking map, you'd see the contour lines. We want to find level on our property without cutting through trenched areas, without making steep indentations or shallow. It's all going to be the same depth that way. We're going to be on contour, what that contour is of your property already. We're going to be able to dig a ditch in that. So have a on contour level ditch that holds water, a swale. Then we'll take that swale and design it to have a couple of low spots in it, to exit into the swale below it or whatever's going into below it. Put redundancy in those exits. Make sure it's safely and appropriately sized. Maybe larger ones at the top of a hill, smaller ones at the bottom of a hill. In between, I'm sorry, so larger ones at the top and the very bottom. Chicken took off, scared me, what was going on. Large swale sitting at the top of the hill to slow that water before it enters the slope. Large ones at the bottom, so as it comes off that hill, any of the excess is being caught. Maybe medium or smaller ones in between, as long as it's not too steep. Where it's very steep, we don't want any. And where it's moderately steep, we'll do thinking of a pattern like a tree's roots or a tree system, or the veins, or a river system, the veins in your arm. That's going to be large to small. So we're going to have at least one large walkway and swale system through our property that we can get wheelbarrows through. If it's a larger property, maybe even trucks and tractors and vehicles. In between that, down to the smaller ones after the walkways, we'd want ones to access grow beds. Maybe even smaller ones than that. They're just tiny little walkways that are going to be where we harvest food from. So larger to smaller. We lay out most of those, the larger ones, medium ones, and even the small ones if we have an open area with this A-frame level. So I'm just going to show you real quick what I do. I'll set this bubble at level. I'll find where I want. Say we're at the top of the hill. Again, if it's going to be a large one at the top of the hill, we don't want to make it too long. Too long. If it holds a tremendous amount of water, that's how swale. One of the reasons swale's got a bad name is Jeff Lawton, who I learned from, does a tremendous amount of work with him, does a tremendous amount of good with him. One is failed. It was, I don't remember, a mile long or longer, a half mile long, and very large. So once you have a failure in a system that large, it's holding a lake's worth of water. And it starts eroding, and that erosion eats down, which allows that water to move faster and faster out of it, causing more erosion. And that causes failure down below. We don't want that. It's like a dam failure. With small swales on our property, using an A-frame level, we simply find where we want that swale. Can you see me? Set that level. It's so incredibly optical illusion to the eye is the word I'm looking for. I would have thought I was going right across. I just did this a minute ago straight across. But because this old driveway in the old carport here is a little higher, we can see this. So with the eye, we never would have saw that. So right now, level is here. And I would mark both legs, flag it, put a stone, a stick, something that I knew where that was. Then I'd set level, hold it at level, and come around until I hit the ground again. Right there. Again, going diagonal to the driveway, perpendicular. I would have thought the straight fall line here. I'm a trim carpenter, a long-time carpenter. It throws your eye off. I have one at the bottom of the property I show people. I swear it goes uphill. Again, we hold it level. We come around. When we get close, we go to real level. And I'm hitting here. Now I'm starting to turn. So it looked like going uphill, turning across this way. Now we're going perpendicular across this driveway. I should have marked this to show just how much we've turned in this short little area, in 3 turnings of this. I think I'm going to hit the car with the next one, but we do the same thing. Yeah, I'll hit the car. Oh, I'm just going to miss it. Holding it level. Slightly up this way. It looks like it's uphill, but it's not. So we found contour all the way across here. And what that does is that'll mimic a hiking map, mimic showing those contour lines. And our property is given a very organic way of giving wonderful walking patterns through the property. Nature doesn't work in those straight lines. Nature doesn't work in rows like we do. It has that nice flow to it. So it's a joy to walk through your property. We fill these with wood chips. Those break down quickly to create soil. We top dress our beds with those. Go on about it. Excuse me. George, Fat Ninja Food Forest. That's a swale. Actually, that's an A-frame level. Very easy to build, very easy to use. A way to find on contour level, put a ditch in, and build a swale, an on contour level ditch. Change to be better than a holiday, long overdue. We have a garden fertility class here this Saturday, 10:30 a.m. I believe it's the 29th. I got to look that up for making these videos. Tomorrow. Today's Friday. Peace. Hope to see you there. Change better than a holiday and a long overdue. See ya.